Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mostly Mulligans. Today we are going to be playing our favorite commanders that we personally own. We did play this one game prior, but we decided that it would probably be best to do it again because we may or may not have gotten pub stomped by a person sitting across the table from me. Uh,
Gonna
so,
happen again.
so we'll get
It
into
is.
the deck techs and then we'll be back for the game.
What is up, guys? Today we are going to be playing our favorite decks, and this is my all-time favorite. This one is my baby. I've been nursing it to its grown potential that it has come to, and it's one of my favorite ones to play. It's Galazeth Prismari. He's a 4 CMC Izzet commander. He's got flying. When he enters the battlefield, you create a treasure token. Artifacts you control have add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. So he's a classic Izzet commander. He pertains to instant and sorceries. You know, getting you able to cast with artifacts, creating your mana. It's just an insane ability. He pays for half of his command tax when he enters if he's already died with the treasure. It's an insane commander. And this deck I've kept as faithful to what my in life deck is, even down to the artwork I have for the card. So this is the commander. This is the art that I run. The deck is really simple and it's really fun. Essentially, you're just gonna play a whole bunch of really good artifacts throughout the entire deck. You got Academy Manufacturer, Jeweled Lotus, Lightning Grease, Scroll Rack. These are all amazing commander cards, amazing artifact. And then once we get all these artifacts, we get all these good things with artifacts and treasures and stuff like that. We're gonna want to be able to cast spells and get value off of that. So we got value stuff with like Archaeomancer, Stormkill Artist, Dockside Extortionist, so many treasures, Urza, so many good cards. We have a crazy good amount of planeswalkers in here. We got the Saheeli since we're messing around with artifacts so much. There's Tezzeret, that's the one I was talking about in the other secret layer. He also messes around with artifacts. Instant cards coming in. We have a lot of stuff that copy spells. We're going to be wanting to storm off, really, is the way that the deck wins. We just play a whole bunch of stuff. We copy with Increasing Vengeance and Dual Strike. We counter things with like mana drain. Eventually, we want to try and find our win cons. The win cons are all in the sorcery slot. We got Crackle with power. So if we have a whole bunch of artifacts and treasures and stuff like that, we can tap them all for mana with Galazeth, Dramatic Reversal, untap them, tap them again, get more mana. Crackle with power, deal a whole bunch of damage to win that way. We can also win by just storming off with Mind's Desire and playing everything in the deck.
Alright, guys, today we're playing Yarok the Desecrated. This is my own personal commander. It is the first commander deck that I ever built from scratch. So it has a personal place in my heart as one of my favorites. Maybe not my favorite personally of the ones that I've built, but it's up there just because it was the first one. So essentially, what we're trying to do is we're going to play creatures, we're going to double their ETBs, and we're going to blink them and keep doing that. We're going to generate value for most of them, whether that's drawing cards, removing our opponent's stuff, getting lands onto the battlefield, searching our library, all of that kind of nice things. We also have Ancient Agent of Treachery in here and some of the other cards that take our opponent's stuff. Just so that we can, if we can't get rid of it, we can just take it instead and then generate value off of that. We do run a lot of ramp so that we can hit our commander pretty early is ideal. And we run Torment of Hailfire as part of one of our win cons. So, in case we aren't able to get our combo out, we just tap all our mana, Torment of Hailfire, kill everybody, or, make them sack all their creatures, all that kind of good stuff. So, our main win is going to be drawing our entire deck out and using Thassa's Oracle. So, with that, we will use Peregrine Drake combined with Deadeye Navigator, a pretty classic combo here. So we get Deadeye Navigator out on the field, and we play Peregrine Drake or vice versa. They soul bond using Deadeye Navigator's ability, which will give us infinite mana. Combine that with Yarok's ability, that'll double trigger. And then we can also use Cloud of Fairies. Cloud of Fairies makes it more important to have Yarok on the field so we can untap 4 lands instead of just the 2. But with that, we will also need a creature that will draw us cards. So once we have enough mana, we blink the Deadeye Navigator using the Soul Bond ability instead, and the Deadeye Navigator will re-enter the battlefield, and we can Soul Bond it to something else. So in the case of this, most of the time we're going to be going for something like Baleful Strix. So when it ETBs, it draws a card. We also have the ability to do it with Coiling Oracle or any of the other cards that we have that do the similar effects. So Elvish Visionary. That's going to be our main win con, and that gets us to Thassa's Oracle.
What's up, guys? Matt here, and this is my favorite deck. Ever since I saw Approach to the Second Sun, I knew I had to make a deck with it, and I tried a couple times with Grand Arbiter, but it's a little too stacksy for me, and it didn't roll too well, so I stopped playing it. But when Will came out, I knew I had to try again, so I reworked the deck for life gain, and I tried any ways of gaining life. A lot of them are the beginning of your upkeep kind of things. So, like, beginning of your upkeep, you gain 3 life. All your creatures get tap, gain 1 life. Beginning of upkeep, you gain 1 life. Tap, gain 1 life. Like, just a bunch of ways of getting just incremental life, because we need about 6 reductions so we can cast Approach for just 1 white, and then we can cast our return spells for just 1 or 2 mana, and then we can catch Approach again, and we win the game. If we can't win like that, unfortunately, we're going to have to do something like Test of Endurance, win with 50 life, or with Feldar and try to win with 40 life. But gain as much life as we possibly can is the goal.
Guys, today I'm going to be playing one of my favorite decks, Gearson Starn Colormorph. He's from Warhammer. Didn't really play Warhammer, but I like his effects. He's basically all the ping 1 damage effects will be 3 damage with him on the field. So like all these 1 damage attack shit. We'll do more. Thermal Alchemist, really good. One of my favorite cards in the deck is Mana Barbs. Oh, here, yeah. So whenever an blade taps a land, they take 1, so they take 3 damage, including me, which is why I have ways to give myself lifelink from the Shadow Spear. And the Basilisk Collar. Basilisk Collar is also really good in this deck, just because it gives it Death Touch, which means I can ping stuff and kill anything, not just 3 damage. The whole point is basically to have these weird enchantments like Burning Earth, Impact Tremors, Circle of Flame, just to try and keep people away, and then hopefully kill them out with Burn, 3 damage at a time.
Roll for first. All right, no whammies. We don't want Dave going first.
Easy peasy
That
lemon
was-
squeezy. We got
That's the worst
this.
one.
Seven
Alright.
and
Let me
I
do
hate
a
it.
quick shuffle real
Mulligans.
quick. Draw my 7.
So GG, good game. We'll
Yeah.
wrap it
Okay,
up.
yep.
Start again.
We're keeping this.
I'm keeping this.
I don't like this hand. I'm gonna mulligan.
This is a great hand. God hand.
Okay. All right. I mean, I can work with this one. This one's not horrible. It's not fantastic, but it's playable for sure.
All right, I
Alright.
kept an all counterspell hand.
Yeah.
Read it out.
Good hand.
I hope. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
hope you. So let me go ahead and draw.
Let's
I
see
hope
if
you.
this
What's gonna happen?
Hope you held that pact of negation. I'm gonna drop a mountain. I'm gonna drop a jeweled lotus. I'm gonna fucking pop it and just get Galazeth out right away.
There she is. There she is.
I'll just start my YouTube
Pass.
video.
Yep. Okay. All right. I'll draw. We're gonna start by throwing down a good old swampy
If I had a
boy,
blue card, Dave would have been fucked.
and then and then I will pass.
I promise you, if I had a blue card, you would have lost.
He did have the exile.
That's wild.
And play a tap
So
land.
we know he probably has a Force of Will in his hand.
He's gonna win. Dave's gonna win. There's nothing we can do. We've
I
already
got-
lost.
I mean,
got
not necessarily. Right now he has 2 mana. He'll have 3 mana on turn 2, which is pretty, okay.
Dave can kill someone
Yeah,
with
and-
this commander damage before we do
So,
anything.
Not necessarily true.
Nice.
Oh boy.
All
Okay.
right,
All right,
hang on.
Matt.
Okay.
I guess you and I are the only ones who are playing any fair magic today.
Hey, go ahead. It's it, dude. Is it stuff?
I'm already
I'm
watching
gonna
you.
play this island. I'm gonna tap 1, 2. I'm gonna sack the treasure for 3. Let's go ahead and play. Let's see here. Who do I wanna get out first?
Jeez.
What do I want to get out first? I think
I
we'll just
see.
get
I
out
see.
we'll
Makes
just
sense.
get out the Reaver Cleaver
Oh
to
boy.
start with.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay.
Fortunately, don't have the mana to equip, but we'll go ahead and swing 3 in the air at Joey.
Ah, really? You
Probably a
should
good start.
have. You really should have.
Go ahead.
3 commander. All right. I will draw for turn. And okay, that's not too bad. I can let's see here. How do I want to do this? I guess I play the island and then I'll tap for 2 and I'm going to play this Cloud of Fairies which will untap my 2 lands. So I'll untap these 2 and then I will tap them again and I'm going to play Swiftfoot Boots.
Nice.
And then I'll pass.
I'll play planes, step 2, and I'll play my ram. So I'll pass.
Nice, nice.
Mountain. Kept it, and that's this.
Here's
For
Joe's
a-
action points. Probably a little bit
Oh.
pretty scary.
I got a
Nice.
snipe, and
Okay.
then I would have 1 colorless floating, and I'll use the
Okay.
colorless and this red, and I'm gonna cast a dragon fodder.
Okay.
Everybody takes 2.
Yep.
Not like 2 at once.
And then we each take 2.
Yeah.
Rip.
Okay.
And then I
Here we
will
go.
pass the turn.
Okay, I'm
Do
gonna
you
play
run
Mountain.
Grape Shot in there, Joey?
I don't, because
Okay.
I had
You
it.
don't
I had
really.
it. I don't storm off that much. I
Okay,
don't.
that's what I
had
was.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
guess I.
tap 3. I'm gonna equip Galazeth to the Reaver Cleaver.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have no
I'll go
responses.
ahead and swing him in the air at Joey for 4.
See, I still got to keep doing that, huh?
Yep.
Other
And I'll
people.
create 4 treasure tokens.
Yep.
He's gonna kill you to commander damages.
I know. Yeah, I got to get removal first, real
Yep.
fast.
Yep.
Guys, you step down. Everybody can destroy it.
Is that turn, Dave?
Let me see here.
You guys can have 3 man. That's terrific removal.
I
He's
have,
got
I have,
4.
I
Okay.
have technically 5 if I want to
Yeah.
cast an instant or sorcery.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
But yeah, no, I think that's fine. We'll go ahead and just pass on that.
All right. Untap. Draw. All right. Well, I'll play the Slitherborn Pathway. Hey, does anybody have a way to stop him from making more stuff with the Reaver Cleaver?
I have nothing to kill right now. There's nothing.
Oh my god. Man, what I want to do and what I should do are 2 way different things.
Well, do what you have to do.
Well, I mean, the problem is I really think this is a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna cast Reclamation Sage. When it ETBs destroy an artifact or enchantment, I'm gonna target the Reaver Cleaver.
Ooh.
Any responses?
No, not for me.
Nice. We did it, boys.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
less. That's way less
The
mana
left
than.
does it.
Now we just need to find a way to get rid of Galazith and hope that he doesn't have a way to counter it. All right, I'll pass my turn. That's not what I wanted to do, but it was the best move.
I gave him 1 life. I'll keep.
Yep.
I play my commander.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Tip. Yeah. Okay. Island. Tap 2. Vacation.
Yep.
I will swing 2 goblins at Davy for 6 damage.
In response to the attack trigger,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a treasure token so I can keep track of this.
Oh boy, he's got to keep track of it.
Well, because I need to know what is tapped and what's not. You know.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna cast Leadership Vacuum on Joey. So return each commander you control from the battlefield to the command zone, and I draw a card.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad.
So I'll take 2 damage.
Wow.
It's a weird card.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
solid.
Yeah.
It's really good because it puts it back in your command zone, not even into your hand. That's wild. And draw off of it for 3. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's it then, Joey?
Commander
That's it.
19.
I get no more
Would be
red
a
cards.
tap draw. Okay, I'm gonna play this island. I have 4 treasures currently. I'm gonna tap
These are
1,
archetypes.
2, 3. I'm gonna play Sahili Sublime Artificer.
Yep.
Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna play Soul Ring. I'm gonna create a servo.
How long have you had that soul ring in your hand?
Drew it this turn.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to tap the Soul Ring and I'll use one of the treasures. Ooh,
Oh, he just sacked all his treasures, guys.
I use one of the treasures.
Are you tapping it or are you sacrificing it?
I'm sacking it because it's a creature spell.
Oh, okay.
So, and then I'm gonna play Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator.
Nice.
Go to combat. I'm gonna swing 3 in the air, Joey.
Yeah.
Things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty good.
Guys, can't remember. You need me around. You need me.
Why do we need you? No, we don't need you around. You're killing all of us. We don't need you. You can die whenever you're ready.
Okay, then I'll pass.
I have to worry about me. He's a
Untap,
big
draw for turn. Nice. I'm gonna play an island for my land for turn. And then
What?
yeah, I wish. I'll tap for 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna play Kodama's Reach. So search for 2 basics, and then put 1 in my hand and 1 onto the battlefield tapped. So I'm going to search for, we'll say, an island to the battlefield tapped, and then I'll put a swamp into my hand. Oh, swamp into my hand. And that'll go in my hand. I already played my land for turn, so with that, I will just pass the turn. I want to keep this flyer open in case I need to block Galazith.
You don't want it to be done.
I would rather keep the 1 blue mana open for reasons I won't specify.
Interesting.
How does it rhyme with song?
I cannot
play-
confirm or deny.
See,
And I will.
draw.
That's an interesting card. 4 mana. Ugh.
Well, he gets protection with this coming this way.
Yeah, but I mean, that was a hard cast.
No, yeah. I was saying, yeah. He
No,
gets
I can
three
never
back.
reduce it. You can reduce other spells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets 3 back. Okay. Well, unfortunately, do I do the? I think we do that. Fuck it. I'll tap this. Play Curiosity on Gutter Snipe,
Okay. Okay.
and then I will tap for 1. Floating for 3. Floating. Sorry, not floating 1. Yeah, floating 1 for light up the stage.
Okay, so trigger gutter snipe.
Yeah.
Wall take 2.
Yeah, and then I'll draw 3 cards.
Dissolve
And then I'll draw 3, and then I'll tap 3.
Okay.
Tap 2. I'll draw 1, 2, 3.
Sheesh.
Exile 1, 2. Good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I will act play an island for turn.
Why? Oh, can you not? Why would you not play the island that's in your exile?
I forgot I could do that.
Yeah,
I forgot
I mean, you might as well, right?
Yeah, I'll play that one. I'll
Like,
tap
fucking give an idea.
I know. I'm sorry, dude. But come
I'll tap
on.
2, and then keep floating to play Frantic Search.
Cool.
Every second another 2 each.
Yep. And then you'll draw another 3.
3
Yeah,
cards.
yeah, well, I draw 2 off of. Well, I'll draw 3 first. I'll do Curiosity first.
Yeah,
I'll
do you do?
Well, no, you have to draw. You have to draw. Yeah,
You have to draw for
you're-
velocity first.
Yeah, and then I'll do draw 2, then discard 1, 2, then untap 3 lands. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and then I will discard 1 and a 2.
Okay. This dude's flooded.
Okay, and then
Any kind of interaction with Joe's board yet, or with Dave's board yet?
I will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and overload Vandal Blast,
Whoa!
and pass the turn and go to discard, and I will discard an island and yeah, let's give it a Delicate Expiration.
Okay, I'm gonna play this mountain. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Sahili. I'll create a servo because of my other Sahili.
Mm-hmm.
I will -2 this Sahili to create 2 Thopters. Alright, so I did that with Sahili. I played some servos, and then go into combat. I will swing. Yeah, I'll just swing 5 in the air at Joey.
Yeah. Man, this Cloud of
Yeah,
Fairies is doing work right now.
Yeah, that
3 of it is commander, and then
Yeah.
since I hit you with a pirate, I create a treasure.
Mm-hmm. And where are my flyers at?
Fast.
So is there any way you can get that Vandal Blast back, Joey?
Yeah.
Untap.
Awesome.
Draw for turn. Okay.
He's only got 2 planeswalkers.
I'm gonna start by playing this swamp.
They're shitty. Sahili.
I'm gonna tap for
Yeah,
3. I'll
guy?
play
Come on.
Phyrexian Arena.
What's that one?
And then I'm gonna tap for. You know what? No, I think I just gotta keep my mana open. I really want to play this, but it's probably better to just be a little sneaky boy over here. I'll pass.
I play a plane. I get 1. Tap 4. And I will play this guy. Non-creature spells, I gain 2 life.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll tap for 1, 2, 3, 4. And my commander.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Then I will play a mountain. Then I will tap for 1 tool and play repercussion.
Okay. Enchantment, so no triggers.
Yes. And then I will tap. No, I gotta do this. Tap for 1 and overload electricity. Deal 3 damage to
Ooh.
each creature. I don't control.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
um,
Hey,
Maybe
hey, hey, hey.
it's gonna get hit. This is good.
okay, so 1 damage to target creature you don't control, but you're
It's
dealing it to
overload.
everyone, and then it's
It's
gonna
3 damage.
deal.
3 damage to each thing because of Gearson.
So
So all
yeah,
creatures will take 3, and then your face will take 3 for each creature
Well,
you have.
okay, we'll each take 2 right now because of Gutter Snipe.
yeah. So we'll take 2 for
Yes.
gutter snipe,
Yes.
and then I'll take 6, and my creatures will both die, right?
Yes.
And I'll take 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Mm-hmm. And then Galsif survives.
Yeah.
Like nice.
And then that's all that survives because they're all big. And that takes 9.
Big butts, cannot lie.
And then I will draw 3 cards. I forget. The
Yeah, the
Gutter
gutter
snipe.
snipe. Yep.
Then I will play 1 for a Shadow Spear
Nice.
that I couldn't have equipped earlier, so I get a lot of life.
Mhm.
I will pass the turn. No, actually, swing it. Goblins at damage.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I draw.
Oh boy. All right, so now Joey's the problem. So let's focus on that now, I guess.
Oh yeah, let me
Sulfur
swing my
Falls.
focus real quick.
I'll
It's still life gain. It's still
Yeah.
same.
+1 the Saheeli to scry 1, and then I can untap. This is going to go to the bottom. Or I can tap an untapped artifact. I'll do the treasure so I can draw a card. Okay, I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cast Storm the Vault. That'll create a servo.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
did I
then-
have a buff spell? Okay. Don't buff it by 8. Don't.
Yeah, anybody can buff my fucking.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I do think Joey probably needs to die soon.
well,
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
send
second
3
time
in
you
the air at
cast your
Joey.
commander, right, Joey?
Yes, the second time.
Okay.
Yes. It'll cost 6.
3 in the air at Joey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I'll create a treasure.
Is that turn?
That's turn.
All right. In response to your end step, I'm gonna tap for 3, and I'm going to Beast Within Joey's commander.
Yep, that happens.
Yes, it does. And then you'll get a 3/3 green beast. Here you go.
No
It's a
problem.
good buddy for you.
That's a
Good
blocker.
friend.
It don't
All
fly though.
It does not fly. Untap. And then on my upkeep, I'll lose a life to the Phyrexian Arena, and I will draw a card. And then I will go to my draw step, draw another one. Cool. I'm going to play this Forest. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Yarok, finally. So 3/5 Death Touch Lifelink. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a trigger ability of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggers an additional time. And then I will tap for 2. I'm going to play Coiling Oracle. So when it enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of my library. If it's a land card, it goes on the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into my hand. I'm going to get 2 triggers of that, so I'll reveal the top card. It is a land card, so it will go onto the battlefield tapped. It does say tapped, right? Oh, just onto the battlefield. Never mind. And then I'm going to do that again, flip the top. It is a Thassa Deep Dwelling. That will go to my hand. And then I will pass.
On end step, I will Sword to Plowshare's Gutter Snipe.
Yes.
Nice.
Smart play. Okay. Again, 2 life.
Systematically just removing Joey's board now. Now that we've dealt with Dave for a little bit. Thanks for all the help you did, Joey.
I know. I told you.
Here's your you're
Told you.
welcome.
I told you.
I'm gaining my 1 life. Well, probably gonna end up dying anyway. I will. A whole lot of nothing. Can't do anything. Yep, pass.
Dang.
Woo!
Yep,
Will's
Yay!
doing Will things, I guess.
I do nothing.
Well, I'll tap.
Just wait till you get
I'm way
approached.
too far behind. I'm way.
I'll
Yeah.
tap 4 for a mana geyser.
Nice.
Not too
Okay.
far
There's a whole
behind.
bunch
I'm
of
at
mana.
7
I'm
health.
gonna hard
Yeah,
cast
yeah,
Will.
yeah, yeah. Don't have anything. I had the
Oh,
hope for it. I was like, I know man's got a lot of mana, but
I'm just gonna hard cast Force.
can't. Then okay, so I guess it's got 6. Let's see, I can't afford that now. I could play land still. Play land. Actually, tap 1 for a Scalding Viper.
That is not what I heard. Okay.
Scalding. Yeah. And then I will tap 3
Oop.
for a Burning Earth.
It's a good thing I'm not playing Garth.
And then I'm gonna tap 1 for a rapid hybridization on Galzef.
Nice.
Okay. That's okay.
At least you can't something at next turn. I get another turn away from commander damage. You get a frog.
Do you have a frog?
It's probably yeah.
I might have. I have a salamander warrior.
It's right here. It's right there.
You guys have.
Oh,
I got it. Yeah, I have to. Okay. Then I didn't tap any non-basic, so I didn't take shit. I will swing everything at Dave.
all right, bet. I'm going to. These are just 1/1s, right?
And
Yeah.
a 3/3.
3/3. I will block the 3/3 with my 3/3 and a 1/1 with my 1/1.
Okay, you will take 4 damage.
Because of the repercussion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotcha.
Either way, we both take it or you take it. It's okay. Either way, you
Yeah.
take the damage. Either way.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay.
Oh, GG.
So I take
No.
a total of 5.
yeah, he's
You
still
take
alive.
5. He's still 5.
Okay, and then pass.
Yeah. Then I will pass the turn.
All right.
Don't
What you
tap
got
me on
going,
basic.
Dave?
Don't
What you
tap
got
me.
going?
Alright,
Got a whole lot of
rock
mana
out.
over there.
Don't tap this. Don't
He can tap it once, right?
once one time. Yeah.
Alright. Monster card. Okay.
And don't play 3 or less.
Can do this.
Pass turn, Rich.
I'm gonna +1
Yeah, might
my
as well.
Healy. Oh no, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just minus. Do I want the card or do I want the fucking die?
I mean, the guys will hurt you anyway if they're on the field. If they play.
I'm at 2
Yeah,
life,
that's
so it's
what
not
I'm
like it
saying.
matters.
Yeah.
Why are you asking this question?
Yeah,
You can hope to get the cards.
I mean, maybe we could hope to get rid of the repercussion.
Reper-
I have nothing to do it right now, but
Neither do I.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna +1 to Healy.
I
I'll
mean,
scry.
if
Back to the
I have some
hammer.
recursion,
Yeah.
I could get rid of it. But I need to
Yeah.
be able to get my reclamation sage out of
Bottom,
my graveyard as
tap,
far as right
yeah.
now.
Draw card.
This took a crazy turn.
It did. It did, didn't it?
2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Way,
5.
yeah, way
I
different.
had to work
Rain
on
of
it. I
Riches.
had to work.
Yep, there's the
I'll
rain.
trade a
Okay.
servo.
Never can
And
them
then
out.
2 treasures,
I got them
right?
right.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Never
first
can
we
dig
get
it up.
from a treasure as Cascade.
I guess pass. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Untap on upkeep. Trigger my Phyrexian Arena. I'll draw and lose 1 life. Flip. Cool. I will play a basic forest. Oh, draw step. Whoops. Oh, no way! No way! Dude,
Four
they,
white.
nope. The perfect card for the perfect scenario. I'm gonna tap 1, 2,
Damn it.
3.
If your name's
3,
Joey, you
4.
lose the game.
Yeah, it is basically.
I'm gonna play Druid of
Oh
Purification.
yeah.
So when it ETBs, it's gonna double trigger because of my Yarok. So starting with me, each player may choose for an artifact or enchantment I don't control, and then destroy each permanent chosen this way.
Well
So
then.
I'm gonna start by choosing the Burning Earth. Matt, go ahead. What do you choose?
What you're using a second route? Where you get
Well, you have to do one. You
there's
have to do
multiple
one
turns.
rotation,
Yep,
and
one
then
rotation and then another.
Okay, I'll choose Darn Grain of Riches.
Okay, Rain of Riches, and then Dave.
yeah, I'm gonna choose the Shadow Spear.
Cool. Okay, so that one resolves. All those are destroyed.
I'm just so fucked after this. I think there's nothing left on my board after this.
That was the
Solid.
best draw I could have possibly
That's
gotten.
pretty crazy.
Pretty good, yeah.
So,
And now we
well,
go for
Four
the
mana.
second one. So for this one, I'm going to choose.
start fucking leave me with mana,
We'll do
guys.
we'll do the Storm the Vault.
Yeah.
And then
Don't do it.
Matt.
Don't do it, Matt, please.
I mean,
Fucking-
there's
I
only
got
so
that.
many
Enough to
things.
choose, I'm gonna do that.
Joey, what are you
Joey.
choosing?
Cerebro.
Oh, you can't choose that. I guess it's
The Cerebro.
I'll choose your Soul Ring.
No.
All right, nice,
No, me. You're
nice,
gonna
good
kill me
old
next turn.
4-mana board wipe in green for artifacts and enchantments.
You played a 4-mana of Darn Vandal Blast basically.
Pretty
on me.
much.
Yeah.
Might as well have been. All
And
right.
on my enchantments.
So then I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to play this Thassa Deep Dwelling, who will not be a creature at the moment.
Blink it. Do it again.
Yeah, no, I have no reason to blink that one this time. So I will go to end step though, and I'm going to blink the Coiling Oracle, and so that'll double trigger again. So I'll look at the top card. It is not a land, so it'll go in my hand, and then I'll do it again. It is a land, and it will go on the battlefield untapped, but I have to pay the 2 life, and so I will. And that's my turn.
Man, now focus on Scotty. He's the threat. Not
What the hell am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I'm not the problem anymore.
That doesn't do anything.
No,
to me.
here's the
Give
way
me
right
one life.
Yeah, I have 1 life.
This guy's
The non-creature, thank
No way.
right. I can play a Soul Ring.
I'll take a damage.
Whoa.
And then, so I
Oh.
guess you gain 1 life because you think it's game 1.
Yeah. And then I'll tap for reduction of 3.
Because you get yours after the board wipe of all artifacts. You get yours out.
He can always wipe it, but
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
that, and then is that enough? Yeah. And the Celestial Force.
Ooh. Okay.
It's a
Each
7/7.
upkeep.
Being
Oh,
upkeep,
wow.
I gain 3. Each upkeep, I gain 3 life.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
better
wow.
Allura. But it's just that it's
Yeah, that's pretty
it's
good.
killable though. It's a killable Allura.
I mean, yeah, Allura
Yeah,
at least is in your
yeah.
command zone and still triggers.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's
yeah.
better. It costs
That's what I'm saying.
8 mana
But,
to
yeah,
do it.
but
So
Yeah,
effect
one,
wise,
two,
I'm
three,
just saying.
4, 5,
Yeah,
6, and then you tap this for 2. Yeah.
3.
Oh, for 3.
I don't think there's any card in my deck I control that's good.
yeah. Wait,
Alright,
so
I pass, and I'll gain 3 life.
Matt could have killed Davey right now. He swings the 2-4.
I could.
Could have.
But
He's being merciful.
point.
It's making me do
As
it. It's making me
as
do it.
I mean, you could leave me
Not.
alive. I can try and kill Scotty. You know.
Nah, we don't want to do that. Look it, I just got a 2/3 and a 1/1 and a 3/5 with Death Touch and Lifelink. Like I don't got nothing going on over here. It's fine. Don't worry about me.
Ugh. Yeah,
7 mana to cast your commander. That's crazy.
let's play Impact Trimmers.
Okay.
Well, just gonna die anyways.
I
It was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll swing at Davies.
Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
Sorry, Tim.
Sayonara,
Ah.
muchachos.
KO.
Go ahead, Scotty.
All right.
From
Wow,
Pub
that's
Stomp
really
to
it.
Lost.
All right. Untap. On my upkeep, I'll draw a card and lose a life, and then I will draw a card for my card for turn.
It's only
Okay.
2 more hits away
All
from
right,
dying to
all right.
commander damage. I had to get him.
Now we're kind of doing stuff, boys. Now we kind of got a hand over here. All right, so we'll start by tapping for a green and a black, and I'll play this Elvish Visionary.
Take the damage.
Why am I taking damage? Oh, when
This.
a creature enters. Yep.
This.
Oh, 3 or less. That's right. Yep. Okay. Lose 1. That's fine. So that'll double trigger, and I will draw 2 cards.
We all lose or just him?
Just him when he gets 3 or less.
Yeah, it's only whenever I cast something, so that's fine.
Yes. Yeah, the blinking.
I will tap a. What do? I'll tap this green for a Soul Ring.
Take the damage.
God damn it, dude! I need.
You're lucky Gearson was there. If I could fight Gearson, I would have, but I didn't have.
You know what? I'm just okay. Fine. I'll take 1 more damage, and I'm gonna abrupt decay your Scalding Viper. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Should have done that beforehand, but whatever. I'll take the L. Take the L on that one.
Master's gonna sweep up after all this. I'm dead. Because you need to learn the win.
Well, he does have a Death Toucher.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Like
tap
anything I
for
spend will die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna play Peregrine Drake.
Oh no.
You guys remember this one? So I'm gonna untap 10 things. So I'm gonna do the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll do the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not necessarily.
He's only got 3 lands.
Don't worry, guys. I'm winning in the Vampire Survivor.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking up these fire giants in RuneScape.
Let's see.
I'm just dying in Magic.
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna cast Illusionist Stratagem. I will be targeting the Elvish Visionary and the Coiling Oracle. So those will get exiled and then returned to the battlefield, and then I'll draw a card. So that happens first before the card draw because there's a period. So I'll choose for the Coiling Oracle to return first. So I'll reveal... Oop, you guys didn't see that. I'll reveal the top card of my library. It's Gaunty. It'll go in my hand. And then I'll reveal the next card. It is a Cancel. It'll go in my hand. And then Elvish Visionary will enter, and I'll draw 2. 1, 2. Nice. Okay.
Then you draw a card.
And then I draw a card. Yes. Nice. Cool. So what do I want to do here? I guess I probably should have blinked the Peregrine Drake, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We can do that later.
So you're still not a creature.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And I'm gonna play Muldrotha.
Now it's a creature.
Now it's a creature.
Yeah.
Still indestructible though. And so during each of my turns, I can play a land or cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from my graveyard. And then I will. Let's see. These all can't attack. These can. What do you got? You got a 1/1 over there, Joey?
Yep.
Happy
to jump with it.
I'm sure you would be.
Go ahead, swing.
I'm sure you would be. But the question is it worth it for me to even swing over there? Maybe you got some weird combat tricks in your hand or something. I don't know. You got a whole bunch of mana open.
And this burn deck, combat tricks.
I mean, you could. Things that'll trigger your stuff, instants and sorceries. I don't know. I don't know what's in the deck. I haven't looked at your deck list.
Joey deck.
Yeah.
That's my other combat trick deck. The other one.
I think I'm just gonna go to end step, and then I'll blink my Peregrine Drake and untap all of my lands.
Yeah. Well, Matt, you got to bait out the cancel.
And then I'll pass.
There is nothing I can do. Yeah, I passed.
Oof.
This is like the whole game. I have not drawn.
Yeah, you haven't done anything, it feels like. I mean, you were able to help me dismantle Joey's board, which was great, but other than that, it hasn't really helped you too much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
Response.
Yeah.
I'll tap for 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cancel that.
Because it's not on the Stack. It's still on stack, not on the field, right?
Yep.
The controller.
If you
Yeah,
had a gas spell.
yeah. I have a different thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something that gives a hexproof or something like that.
Mhm.
Probably.
Then I will tap 1 for a Saw Blade Scamp. Take a damage, everybody.
Why are we taking the damage?
Yeah,
Is it a
back shimmer.
creature? Oh, it is a creature. Oh shit.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
take 1.
Yes. So I wanted to get out this first, the 3. I knew you had the counter spell, but at least I had to give Matt a chance. I pass.
All
Yeah,
right.
there's nothing.
Untap, upkeep, lose a life, draw, and then I will draw again.
I had multiple opportunities if I drew approach, but never did.
Yeah.
Oof. Let's see here. I'll start by. Oh man, see, this is the point in the game where I have too many options of things to do. I want to figure out what's the most fun.
Pass the turn. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the best thing.
Go for it.
All right,
Davey loves
I'm
doing that.
gonna tap for 3, and I'm gonna play this Llanowar Visionary. So when it ETBs, I'll draw a card, which will double trigger because of my Yarok, so I'll draw 2.
Seems like a very similar to this Elvish Visionary.
It is the same thing except for it taps for mana.
cost
And he never
Oh,
taps him
boy.
for mana.
And I mean, not yet. I mean, I could later. Let's see here. I'll tap for 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna play this Risen Reef, which is essentially the same thing as the Coiling Oracle. So when it or another elemental enters the battlefield, look at the top card of my library. If it's a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped. If I don't put the card on the battlefield, put it in my hand. So look at the top. It is not a land, it's an Amphibian Mutineer, so it goes into my hand. Look
Right,
at the top.
great.
It is not a land, it'll go into my hand. Cool.
You do actually have a decent amount of elementals.
I do. It functions in the deck pretty well. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'm gonna tap for. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cast Blur, targeting my Peregrine Drake. So it's gonna exile it and return to the battlefield under my control, and then I'll draw a card. So when it enters, it will have 2 triggers to untap stuff. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, so I have 2 black and a blue floating, and then I'll one tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
I'm gonna remove the 2 black and tap for a green and another green, and I'll play Ravenous Chupacabra, which will double trigger. I'm gonna start by getting rid of Joey's Sawblade Clamp, since he said he has no responses. I'm assuming that's okay, and then I'm gonna hit your Celestial Force, Matt.
Yep.
Cool. And then I can still play permanent spells for my graveyard, so let's see if there's anything worth grabbing in here.
Well, life really doesn't
The
matter.
Cloud
But I
of
did get
Fairies.
3 for your turn
What's that?
and Joey's.
Oh, yeah, you should have been gaining life on everyone's upkeep.
Ah, too busy.
Yeah, it's okay, I get it. Yeah, so I'll tap for 2 blue, play the Cloud of Fairies, and that'll untap 4 lands, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 6, 7. Actually, no, we'll do these two, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play Runescarred Demon, which will double trigger. It's a flying 6/6. When it ETBs, I search for a card, put it into my hand, then shuffle. So I'm going to search for
you
2
get
cards.
tutors.
Real awesome.
And then I am going to grab
Speak for
this
yourself, I'm
card.
calling it.
I won. I killed Dave.
Can I flip it? Yeah,
I was
there
like,
we
oh,
go.
I think I'm finally gonna pass this stage, so I'm doing pretty good right now.
And this card.
I only got 12 more fire giants left.
Boop. And boop.
I did.
All right. Where's that card at? Right here. So I'm going to tap for 2. I'm going to cast Teferi's Time Twist. So exile target permanent I control. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. If it enters the battlefield as a creature, enters with additional +1 counter. So I am going to blink. We'll do this Elvish Visionary with the Teferi's Time Twist. So what is it? At the beginning of my next upkeep? Oh, of the next upkeep.
At the next end step, yeah, and then...
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so as soon as I end, it's gonna... Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna keep that there to remind me.
Just put it with Thassa, because it'll be same time.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else that I want to do here? I've got 1 green mana and nothing to do with it. I don't remember if I played a land for turn, so I'm going to say that I probably did, even though I probably didn't. Yep. So now I guess we just go to combat. I'm going to... you know what? I'm just going to end. I'll go to end step, trigger the Thassa, blink the Peregrine Drake, and then it'll return my Elvish Visionary back to the battlefield with a +1 counter on it, and then I'll draw 2 cards. And then Peregrine Drake will re-enter. And then I will untap 10 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I do not have a 10th one. And then I will go to discard, since I do not have a way to have no max hand size. Discard this, and we'll discard... we'll discard this.
Only 1 card that's 8.
And then I will pass the turn.
Green verdict, this motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. I used to...
Flames.
I thought I had one in this deck. I don't know if I still run it anymore. Or no, that was a different deck. This one doesn't have a white Supreme
Have
Word.
this.
Yeah.
You play this and gain 10 life.
Nice.
And tap these. No, I guess I have 1 floating, and I'll destroy this and this.
I have a response.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just let him die. I don't care.
And I'll pass.
Good. Can I draw the card I need? Hard cards. Not it. But ish.
I gotta get level 70 before time runs out, please.
Go ahead, Kenneth's got a...
Nah, you can keep him. I'll take
Yeah.
1.
Take 3.
Oh, sorry, I'll take 3.
Take 3 is Matt.
Alright.
And I pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Cool.
Card I was looking for was Mana Barbs, because then it's got
Yeah. If you would have casted Mana Barbs, I would have countered
No,
it.
you were definitely, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I would have countered it if you casted that. That's a different story.
That would just fuck you up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So I'm going to start by tapping for 2, and I'm going to cast Heroic Intervention. Any responses?
Nope.
I have no cards in hand.
Cool. Perfect. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to cast Deadeye Navigator, targeting my Peregrine Drake with the Soul Bond. So I may pair this creature...
I'm gonna Deflecting Swat and target Grayson.
Okay, I have a response. I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to counterspell it. Anything else?
I got no cards.
Cool.
I had to get away from the infinite.
Fine with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
infinite mana.
Too late. I do not have infinite mana because I have no mana to be able to tap right now to be able to do his ability. So, but as soon as I go to my end step, I will. But that's fine. I'll go to end step and I'll blink the Peregrine Drake, repairing it with the Deadeye Navigator, and then I will untap a bunch of stuff.
So you have infinite mana on
Matt's turn.
your end step now.
Yep.
Yeah.
On my end step, I have infinite mana. That's correct. Go ahead, Matt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Proceed then, Matt. You get 1 turn.
Full swing at Scotty. Can we just end?
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, we can if you want to. I'll block with
nothing
Thassa.
any of us could do.
I'll block with Yarok. I'll block
Oh
with
my
Muldrotha.
We're
Yeah.
still gonna play it out.
and I'll block with the Runescar Demon. That should kill everything without any of my stuff dying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll gain 5. No, 3.
You're gonna stop the player your turn, Joey.
I mean, I'm just doing this. Nothing. The circle flame. That way, at least 6 damage if he swings.
Okay. That's my turn? Or that's
Yeah.
your turn? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So now I go to draw. Sweet. I'll play this tapped Scry. It's an island. Put it on bottom. I'm just going to blink Peregrine Drake a cajillion times and then tap all of my mana as many times as I can. And then I'm going to do that to blink the Deadeye Navigator, and then I will attach it to the Elvish Visionary, or pair it with the Elvish Visionary, so then I can draw 2 cards each time I draw. 1,
Yeah.
2. 1, 2.
Draw all of them.
1.
Yeah.
Draw all of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, I would have 1 card left over, which would be that land that I put at the bottom. So, we'll just do this. Boom. So I have 1 card left in my library.
Yeah.
And then I tap for 2 and I play Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Woo!
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back again for some more. I think we have Assassin's Creed next up on our list since we missed that one. So if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.